Bread loaf! Bread loaf! Bread loaf!
Okay, well,
Bread loaf!
Megan's here somewhere.
Nasa telephone si Megan sa front room.
okay.
Hui! Philippines!
Should we not do 2 barbecues?
What?
You know what you should do? You should get a smite mascot. Dress him up as like Bracken or something.
Oh no, what's the dog finner?
Fenrir!
Nice.
If you put put the fat closer to the middle
Oh.
because it's the most pink.
Nice.
Big boy, man.
Oh, genius.
Wow.
When they're mics.
Professional.
You don't want to like the
One more.
You don't want to like the other one?
No. One
No,
at a time.
because it's
The
quite
cold will
difficult
die.
keeping an eye on.
One.
Yeah, especially if you don't have the experience.
Yeah, you ain't got the
Mics, I'm
experience.
very impressed.
Thanks, man.
Oh, me,
And Pepe, obviously.
What about me?
Why are these guys holding the meat like they're scared of it? Grab it. Spank
There's
it.
space for it?
Yeah,
that,
space for
that
one
way.
more.
Come on, make
Flip
space.
it, flip it,
Look at that.
That's my support. That's my support.
And then I say,
Oh.
I could sense that the chicken is almost time. It's ready.
Oh, you can sense.
Oh.
Oh.
Perfection.
It's char, bro. It's not burnt. It's char.
got asbestos.
Flavor. Asbestos hands.
Dude, that's years of barbecue right
Years,
there. You don't
years.
feel the heat no more.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Well done, that's what I call it. See, the idea is the chicken in the oven now. You can do that, but it'll be cooked inside. Because I don't know if that's cooked. It probably is cooked.
Ooh,
bro.
that's cooked,
You
bro.
can put it in the oven if
What?
you want.
What did they
I've got
do?
chicken in the oven right now.
That's what I mean. So if once you're done with that, and the other thing is, if you get a knife, just pierce it,
Clear.
and if it's clear.
Oh, no, you really
What did they do
if the
before
water
ovens? This
runs
G?
clear, is good. If it runs pink,
Put it back. Alright, Tita B.
Do you hit the chicken or do you hit the stool?
It doesn't matter. It has to be. Oh, if you drop this, I have to.
So random, but I have this new flavor protein shake. Oh, it's chocolate, and this shit is thick as fuck. I've never had to like dip a forky walkie in there and mix that shit. Sorry, this is a waste. We are back on our caffeine addiction. There's some spam. We're preparing dinner. We have like, hey man, what the fuck is up with this midlife 20 stuff? Cause I ain't gonna lie. Okay, this shit is very, very long. When you are working a lot or trying to be active, you have to maintain a social life and also somehow make money appear out of nowhere and just I don't know, what do I even want to talk about? If someone upsets me and I react, it doesn't even have to be a bad reaction, it could just be me expressing myself. That is instantly going to get used against you. So embrace stoicism and try your best to have emotional control, because everyone who says communicating is like, you know, gonna solve everything, it's not. Some people don't communicate, and they only mean communicating in a way that makes the other person feel safe and happy. Like, if you have to be so careful to explain how you feel or like express yourself because they might not like it, and then that will be an issue for them. Like, who's got time for that? For example, last night, this lady friend of mine was quite rude. And I'd obviously said to her, you know, you doing that is not fair. It soured my mood. And so they heard soured my mood and ran with it. She was like, oh, now I feel really bad and my mood's terrible because you just said I soured your mood. Well, you did. You was rude to me. And me explaining that, expressing that, how like what they said and did was unfair, is apparently me coming at them and they felt bad. Like, she already told me beforehand, like, she's got bipolar and stuff, and I can already tell. I guess I kind of expected it, but yo, this person completely flipped the switch, went full victim, was just kind of dragging out like the communication part. And there's someone who was always like, oh, we should just communicate everything, blah 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 blah. And it was just so. I just said to her like, yo, I'm just gonna cut you off because I can't be asked. And she said to me, you're the only person I have this problem with. I'm probably the only person who doesn't let you step or walk all over them. I've heard how she talks to our other friends, and it's very much like just rude. And they kind of just, I don't know, keep it to themselves. I get why people do it and how, but is it really so wrong for me to be like, yeah. And the fact that they acknowledged it and were like, well, enjoy the rest of your night, and then came back later on and text me, entertain me, like, hello? So everyone, your feelings are not valid. Find a friend, find a therapist who will listen to them and allow you to express yourself, because people do not want to hear it. I've learned the hard way. Another thing that happened to me, I'm reading today. It's my day off. I don't know why I got a day off on a Wednesday, but I was given it. I'm reading, my books are at the table. I come upstairs to get my MacBook. So I have my table, no one's using it, everyone's eating. My mum's got her work desk, they're both in the living room. And she comes upstairs and says, your books are on the table, by the way. I said, Mum, where else should they be? She was like, well, do you read books at a table? Do you use books at the table? I'm like, yes, if you go to a library, or if you're in school, where the fuck do you read books? Can't I, like, what? No. And I've just gone upstairs and you're telling me, oh, your books are at the table. Today I found it really hard, and yesterday was like a small build up to it, but today I found it really hard to just accept bullshit to the face. I'm like 3 or 4 months post breakup from a relationship I was really invested in, and then I learned about all this attachment theory bullshit about this person's, if they're dismissive of boy, you don't have to this, after that, you have to be really careful, don't use and just be careful how you talk. Like, I don't know, why am I babying someone if I'm like, oh, you've been very distant, I feel neglected, you're not available, and then you're flipping the switch and getting defensive. Like, what? Like, be mature, just be like, oh, you know, I'm just doing this, it's that, it's fine, blah blah blah. Or if I'm like, oh, I really need someone to talk to right now, can you set some time aside? And you're like, yeah, but you don't really. It's just, yeah, that relationship needed to end. So yeah, anyway, back to the book situation. And now my mum has given me silent treatment all day because I was like, you're nitpicking. I don't understand what the issue is with the books. Like, you're just looking for something to start. Which I guess you could have been like, oh, I guess I could have just kept it to myself and walked off. What the fuck? Actually, everyone who says that doesn't seem to understand. Even if I just try and brush it off and walk off, this person's still gonna have an issue with that too. So it's like, yeah. I am so sick of, I'm not a people pleaser, but I'm so sick of not trying to step on people's toes or be so gentle and soft so that they don't get upset or offended. Especially if you offend me first, it's like, hello? Hello? What? This generation is too soft in the sense that you can't upset them, you can't, like, people just, I don't know. These days, people are just so like, they'll do something, they'll overstep their boundaries, or they'll be a bit of a cunt, but you try and hold them accountable for it. It's, oh, this person's this, this person's that. So yeah, I have no intention of winning people over in those regards. My phone died, so we're at a new angle, and I'm still making food, and this shit's kind of burning. I feel so fat. This is like a portion for 2. But obviously, no longer have a fucking girlfriend to eat that shit with, so yeah. We need to basically slim down, lose the fat, because the bulk, I don't know. we're going back to volleyball, so there's no point being this heavy and strong. I need to be agile. What's my plans today? I'm gonna read. And then I'm going to. That's probably it. I ain't gonna play no games with people. It's a lie. I'm gonna play games. I'm gonna talk to my cousins because family first, everyone. Yeah, that was a really good meal. Explain why my friend left our fucking meds here. Oi. Oh yeah, this would be a nice place to fucking come on a homeless person.
This would be a nice place to just fuck someone raw dog style. And
Like a homeless tramp.
And just like have her hanging out this and like.
Hey, wait, this is actually a nice view.
Yeah.
Shame I'm depressed.
But I question.
But you're smoking marijuana instead of drinking, good sir.
Yeah. Have you ever done it together?
Are you allergic? Allergic to love?
I'm allergic to self-progression.
Oh, look how sick this hat is. I found it in my parents'
That
house.
is sick. I was gonna point that out because like, have you ever gone fishing?
I have
Do you wanna go fishing?
when I was like 7.
You guys wanna go fishing?
I'm really having this for breakfast. My mum, she's on a smoke break, but she's at work. I'm really having roast dinner for breakfast, bro. I'm gonna take a fat nap after this.